Yeah, no, it's exciting for sure. Obviously I haven't made it this far, and to do something with a special group, special coaching staff for this club, the biggest club in MLS, it's an honor. No, like I said, it's exciting, and hopefully we want to bring this home for not just us, but for the fans too. They deserve this.
Back in the off season, did they reach out to you? How soon did the ball start rolling to come here? Do you have any other offers?
Yeah, I mean, a few offers, but Galaxy was for sure the most interested. Will reached out to my agent. It was just early December, and then negotiations, they fall through a lot. That's how the things roll. So of course, when LA Galaxy reached out, and I'm super excited. I'm like, wow, obviously biggest club and all that. So honestly, I never got my hopes up, because things fall through. But a few weeks after that, that's when really got implemented, and things were looking good on paper, and then we agreed. So yeah, right before Christmas we agreed, but. No, so obviously it was an exciting time.
Were those discussions, did they take long, or?
About a few weeks. Few weeks, yeah.
And how long did it take you to decide yes?
Very quickly. Just everything was good. Both parties agreed, and then of course LA Galaxy, that's a no-brainer, of course. Yeah.
Anybody else? Watching this club from the outside from last year, what did you think? Tough season, of course, but.
Yeah. Watching from the outside, I mean, it's not like the Galaxy. I think obviously the fans were mad, and they made a stance, but no, it wasn't like the Galaxy. It's weird. It was honestly weird to see the Galaxy struggling like that. But now for me to join, and then what we did as a group this year, from last year to this year, it's honestly something amazing.
Do you think you guys have to earn the trust back? I mean, different for you coming in for the first year, but since that the team itself had to earn the trust back of the fans.
Yeah, I think so. If I was here last year, I think that's somewhat fair. The fans expect a lot. They should. It's a big club with a lot of trophies, and the standard wasn't there. So if I was here last year, I would agree with that. Yeah.
We'll transition to Zoom. We'll go ahead with Alex Ruiz. Go ahead. You're muted, Alex.
Hey, John, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, John, I wanted to ask you, obviously the one big narrative about this team for the majority of the year has been that you guys are leaky on the defensive end, but for the last couple of months or two, you guys have really kind of solidified. You got the defense in open play. People are still bringing up that narrative as MLS Cup Final approaches you. Does that bother you?
No, I think honestly people just need something to talk about because they want to find leaks or, what this team needs to improve on. Maybe throughout the season I can see why they were saying that, but that's just how we play. We're, high speed at the top, and it may cause some leaks. But no, like you said, the past few months, and especially in the playoffs now, we've only given up a few goals in the playoffs. But no, I don't think it really makes me mad. I just think, honestly, people need something to write about.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you too. I think earlier today, Robbie Keane said he'd be going at the game. You had Landon Donovan as well, tweeting that he wants to be there. What does it mean to kind of know you guys are going to have LA Galaxy legends watching you guys on Saturday?
Yeah, for me personally, I think that's so cool. Of course, this week, I try and stay off social media and all that, and obviously just pay attention on the game. But to hear that and know that guys that have come in the past for this club and lifted trophies for this team and these fans. For me, I think that's so cool as a player.
And we'll wrap with Scott French. Go ahead, Scott.
Hey, John. Let me get your thoughts on just what's happened with Ricky. And clearly you guys will come up with a plan, and you guys have played without him. You've won without him, and you'll come up with what you're going to do and hope it works the best. So I'm wondering, what was it like when you got the news that Ricky was not going to play, that he had torn the ACL, and I got to think, just a tremendous amount of sympathy for Ricky, having to miss this after all that he's done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, of course. I think if any player does that, gets hurt like that, tears the ACL, you feel bad for him. But this is sports, like it happens. But for him to continue to play through that, I think it earned a lot of respect, not just from me, but the team, and it earned a lot of respect from people, honestly, I saw from around the world. Respect Ricky for pushing through and getting an assist and pushing us through the final. So, of course, you don't want to be too emotional about it, but I don't want to speak for everyone. But for me, I think it's something where we can play for him, we can play hard for him, and we wanna get this MLS Cup for him. He's definitely a big reason why we're here. So for me, I think that's another motivation to get the job done.
And what was your response when you first got the news?
Yeah, I mean, after the game, we kind of saw him a bit emotional. You know, of course, we didn't really know what was going on, but I think we all had a sense. And then a few days later, when the club announced this and they told us, I guess my initial response was, you know, I feel awful for him to come this far and work this hard and get us to this moment, and he can't even play in the biggest game. Yeah, for me, I feel awful for him. That's tough for him, tough for his family. He's worked so hard, and like I said, we're gonna get the job done for him.
Was any part of the response that, oh, wow, we're really losing something major here?
I mean, yeah, he's a great player and he brings a lot to our team, but our team is deep. You know, I don't think anyone's like, you know, crazy bummed out that, you know, we're missing Ricky, and we don't want to have the mindset, oh, we can't get the job done or anything like that. You know, of course it's tough. Of course it's really tough, but no, next man out mentality, and you know, I think everyone thinks that.
All right, thanks for your time, John.
Thank you.